Good job. I'm Patty and trying to.
There. Hi there.
Hello.
Hey. Hey, before we start, I wanted to ask you guys, do you know that house? It's a new house. It's on Main, like if you're going toward the lake. And it has that giant concrete driveway that you wanted to have it painted. You know what I'm talking about, right? So
Yep.
did you see the work they're doing today? Not to be a big tattletale, but they put up a 10-foot fence right in front of the house.
I saw the big fence.
It's
over the
pretty.
weekend.
It's pretty, but it's tall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it certainly probably was not on any application we saw, right?
Nah. Well, I think that first original guy, Steve, sold it. So I don't know who is the owner now, but they're doing additional work. I think that whole front yard is going to be gravel, which is unfortunate.
Yes, compared to the landscape plan that we improved. No, I think that, yeah, I think that we need to make a little acknowledgement of that. So I think that Jen, are you on this or are you not?
Yeah. Mark told us about it on Monday, and then I think it was Jim of the police department, pretty sure it was him and not Randy, went over and said something to them. So then they were told to come in here and get an application, but they never did. But Danielle, I think her last name is Maroney. Her boyfriend was kind of helping on the project. And so she had, I'm just saying, I had given her the design guidelines before they did the fence. So they did know. I mean, I don't understand what happened, but so I guess we're kind of waiting for them to come in.
I think we stop waiting as of tomorrow if somebody went down there on Monday.
Sure. I mean, Kent's out of town this week, so he'll be back on Monday.
Well, yeah, well, I think that you know, it would be kind to let them know that we are going to charge them with a violation. You know, so let's
Okay.
show up. And I think if Jim or Randy is willing to go back and say, okay, you know, the Design Review Commission has put on the town administrator's desk a request, and let's put it on his desk to cite them as in violation.
Yeah, okay.
And, you know, that as a courtesy, we are telling them that.
Okay.
And then, yes, I think we need to actually do that, put you know, write a little note to Kent. And do we have a chairman on here?
Yep.
So Mark, you want to write Ken a little note? You want,
Oh,
no?
good. I didn't hear the full discussion.
It's about the fence and the things going on Main Street down below you.
Yeah.
Where they have, you know, that was not in the original application, and the house has been sold, and now they're doing fences and other things apparently.
I was the one who called it in, so.
Yeah, okay. So I'd be happy to say if, and after we get the meeting actually started, let's bring this up again, and I'm willing to bring it up so we have it in our minutes,
Okay.
so that it is, and then other board members, if they don't want us to advance on this, can indicate that they don't want us to.
You know, because I don't know what else they've done. I haven't been in the backyard or even looked, but I just saw the fence from the street and I knew it was too high. Plus it's running vertical, not horizontal. So. Or horizontal, not vertical.
Yeah, I noticed it this weekend also.
Okay, well, you know, we could,
Is Joan not here tonight?
I don't see her.
I saw her earlier today. I assumed she didn't say she wasn't going to be here, but I see she's not. I don't know.
Well, we'll just wait 1 second here. See if she pops up. I guess it's 6:05, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, let's just go ahead and start. Could I have roll call, please?
Okay. Okay, Joan Eaton, Sean Platt,
Here,
Cindy Neely,
Here.
Anthony Hale, Mark Reynolds,
Here.
Bob Hamilton,
Here.
Frank Ganser.
Okay, could we have an approval of the agenda?
I think we ought to add the item onto the agenda that there appears to be a violation in the Meadows that we should discuss.
Okay,
So it is
Any
on.
idea of the address?
I think it's 1600, isn't it?
I think it is.
Yeah,
yes.
it's 1600. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay,
I'll second the motion.
okay. All those in
Who was-
favor? I'm sorry.
Who was first?
Me, I just wanted to
Cindy.
add something.
Okay, Cindy had the first, Sean had the second. Any other further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. There's no audience people here today, so we'll skip over that. Next agenda is item is 1036 Rose Street. And is Lindsay's here. Can we put Lindsay on? Jennifer?
Hi, everyone. I'm here. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yep, we can hear you now. Thank you. You want to tell us about what you've done as far as scaling down this project? And I'm involved in this, so I won't be voting on this, but I can add any comments if somebody's got a question, okay? So Cindy, you want to ramrod this real quick?
Sure, sure. So Lindsay, we have a bit of
me.
diagram in front of,
Scary,
oh,
but-
there you are. It's good to see you. Let us know what's going on. What's happening?
So what we decided, my mom and I, and kind of looking at the scale of the project and what it would take to really get it completed within reasonable, expense and whatnot, we decided to scale back. So basically what we did was remove the master bedroom addition, and we kept the garage and then the bathroom and laundry room, mudroom area. And so basically, instead, it's just removing that master bedroom and master bathroom. The brickwork, I don't know if anyone's had a chance to go by, but it is absolutely beautiful. But with that level of detail, it was very expensive. So we really had to kind of take a step back and look at the project a little bit differently.
Okay, Lindsay, does anything change about the garage? I mean, is it the same size? Nothing changed.
Everything, as far as I know, is the same. So nothing's changing with the garage. It would just be that the view on the dog park side is going to be a little different because it doesn't have the master bedroom attached there.
Right, and will the garage be located in exactly the same position it was on the first application?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because, well, I thank you, Jen, for sending out pieces of the first application because it was very, very helpful. Also because on the diagram that we now have, every detail of the garage stays the same.
That's correct.
So the roof pitch is the same, the materials are the same,
Yes,
the location's the same.
yes,
So you have a garage and a laundry room, et cetera, in back of it.
yes. Well, the
Yeah,
laundry room's
in between the
attached to,
house.
Are
Does,
you, are you keeping the dormers on the east side?
No, the dormers were removed a while back because, and I think I came back to the DRC explaining that we're just doing a skylight at this point. Architecturally, the dormers we couldn't figure out a way to make them work.
I seem to remember that. As,
The skylight was already approved. I had brought that
Yes,
back
yeah,
as
yeah.
an amendment a while back.
yes, it was. Okay, so we have the section of we have the garage and the area that was leading from the house into the garage. Have I got that
Yes.
straight?
yes,
I mean,
Or into the mudroom. So the plans will show an opening on the, sorry, I guess it would be north-south side of the house where the fireplace side. So there's an opening that goes into a mudroom, and then there's a door into the garage, which is in the same spot, and then a door into a bathroom / laundry room. We created a full bath. We basically turned the laundry room into a full bathroom to capture an additional bathroom since we eliminated the master bath and also master bedroom. So basically all the changes are just eliminating the master bedroom and bathroom.
okay. Mark, what were the materials of this?
it's the same as the original. Let me take a look right here. I got it right in front of me.
I have the original as a board and bat,
That's correct. Shiplap siding.
and then I have not a board and bat.
That's correct.
And then the roof
Yeah,
would
it's
be,
gonna have a barnwood look. We were trying to replicate kind of the barnwood structure that was attached back in the day. We have some old historic photos. So what we had approved previously was just kind of a barnwood replica siding that would be used.
And then.
So
it-
not.
and
Whoops,
it
sorry,
will
that what?
have the metal roof?
And the
Stand-
metal roof, yes.
Standing seam,
And a corrugated metal garage door.
that's correct.
Okay, that's all on the previous plans.
Right, we didn't change any of the materials on the outside.
It looks like
Okay.
the front, the west elevation, the one that's on Rose Street, looks like that's going to stay exactly the same.
Yes,
No change there at all.
and basically all it did was we took off that master bedroom. So it really doesn't change the roof lines or anything. It's just
Does
a
anybody
small
have
footprint.
questions, comments?
I don't, if everything's staying the same, other than the room.
I think it's fine.
Would someone, I don't know how we get sightings in order to remove a room.
I would
I don't
just,
think- I don't think we need it. We proved the change to the application with the removal of the room.
Okay, all right, the application may be amended by removing this room. All other aspects will remain the same.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go with that.
That sounds good.
I'll second that.
Was that a motion by Mr. Hamilton?
That was a motion.
It sounded like it.
Um, Susan, did you get that as a motion?
Yeah, I have it. Number 1, Bob. Number 2, Sean.
Okay, and the motion itself is,
Yeah.
you know, it may be amended in such and,
Mhm.
okay. All right, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, aye?
Aye.
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 I abstain.
You're recused.
Oh, that's right. Sorry about that.
Opposed? Okay, motion passes. Thanks for coming in, Lindsay. Talk to us about it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a great night. And we look forward to giving you a tour when it's done.
Yes.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Great. Yeah.
Great, great.
All
Thank you.
right.
And
Take
the
care.
brick is beautiful.
Thanks.
A lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. I've been watching them go and it's not my career line. I just can't imagine that level of detail. It's a lot, but they're doing a fantastic job. And so we appreciate the recommendation of kind of those out there that do this for a living, because we really didn't know where to start, but it's going to be amazing when it's done. My mom keeps saying, I want my historic plaque for the outside.
Yes,
So anyway,
work on that.
all right. Well, thank you guys. All
Thank
right.
you.
Take care.
Mhm.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay,
All
so
your-
we're back, I'm back and I guess that's it. There's no conceptual reviews. We just had that one agenda item about 1600 Main Street to discuss. And Cindy, what was your feeling on that?
Well, my feeling is that it has been reported to us by and seen by members that there is construction of a fence and potential of a landscaping that's not in keeping with what has been approved for 1600 Main Street. And we should notify the town administrator that that the owners have been notified and have not presented plans, and so we would like the appropriate action to be taken.
Okay.
Also, the driveway was never corrected in a previous, or re-corrected.
I'm sorry, Brent, I didn't get that.
The driveway has not been corrected, and the previous owner had agreed to stain the concrete to a different color.
Yep. Now, so I wonder how that falls on the new owner. since our agreement was with the past owner.
But the
Right.
agreement.
It was for the property.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
The agreement was about the property itself.
Right.
Do we, or does the town have any real recourse to either fine or remedy situations like this?
Yes, they do. You know, they could be cited as being in violation of our ordinance, which they are. And, you know, usually that convinces people they're going to come in and talk to us and we resolve it. Should they
Mhm.
not talk to us, yes, you take the next step and you take it to municipal court. Yeah, there are fines established in the ordinance. I mean,
Okay.
we've never really gotten there. Well, yes, we
No,
have.
but I'm thinking like, you know, we often talk about the apartment building that's just down around the corner from where I am, that they never did the landscaping.
Agree.
And I mean, we see that all the time, and only time will tell what's going to happen down by the lake.
That's another issue. Yes. I think we ought to notify the town that we don't feel they're in compliance on the apartment building. I don't think we ever come to a resolution as far as the storage sheds. So do you remember, was that certificate out, or was that just done after our discussion?
Yeah, they were supposed to do dumpster enclosures and storage shed showed up.
Because the way I remember the conversation, he was going to come back to us with the combined storage unit and
Right.
dumpster.
So is the way I remember it.
So I think it wouldn't hurt to push that item just a little bit too and see where we're at. Basically, they just dumped them there. They did build them on site, but they just kind of dumped them there. And you know, people that build houses around there aren't really thrilled with what's going on there. And plus, landscaping was never done. It just looks like, you know, I don't know.
Do we have an address or a name on that one?
No, I'm sure. Sean, you have any idea what that is behind you?
It's on the corner of
It's in the 1300 block. That's all I know.
13th and Griffith.
Griffith Street's address.
It's been for sale for a while. Probably find that.
It's Griffith and 14th.
Okay. Well, I'll just.
I took over for Jennifer, Mark, and
Oh, okay.
it's 1399 Griffith.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
You're on vacation.
I was on the way back. He'd had 3 meetings in 3 nights. So
Okay, so do you want something in writing, or can I just give you a formal request to check into those 2 properties and see what has been done and what we can have done? Or do you want something?
yeah, I won't check into them until next week. But yeah,
Okay, yeah, okay. As long as it's on your
Wait,
list, I'm sure
do you
got a
want
big list.
something in writing?
the sheds on the 1399 Griffith, he did get them moved so they aren't within the step back adjacent to the Taos Street,
Mhm.
which is not a street. It's just marked on the map as such.
Mhm.
So he did move them there. And we've had discussions. I'm just letting you know. I'm not one way or the other.
Yeah.
And I know you can't see my face right now, but I've had this, he has planted some trees and bushes, some have died. So I'll have to check back what the original landscape plan that you guys had on the COA regarding it.
And we did have, on the COA, I think we had dumpster enclosures on it. I'm sure we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might have.
It is on there. It says new trash enclosure on there.
How many of them are there, Brent? Is there 2 or just 1?
I just see one.
Okay. That's
I
fine.
see 1 trash enclosure and 2 sheds on there.
But there's a bunch of landscaping to be done on, by those back stairs. Can you see that? I thought
Yeah,
there was
there's
supposed to be
there's a
I mean,
lot of landscaping shown.
Is they were supposed to do a rock retaining wall or something? So that-
It says new aspen trees, slow concrete. The retaining wall is not standing out, but I remember something like that.
I thought there was something by those back stairs that created some kind of landing back there. It kind of just drops off. I don't think, I'm sure that's not the code. But
It was on a different. I think we saw it several times, so it may not be on the one I just opened.
what date are you on?
That one was April 11th of 2019.
Through some of my paperwork, see if there was something I wrote down on the hard copy of it. Okay, so we have those two things. Is there anything else sticking up there we need to discuss?
Kent, do you want anything in writing, even about the 1600 Main?
Sure. Yes,
I'll just produce it.
that would be wonderful.
I'll just produce something. in
I
email.
can include that in any formal communication with the property owner.
Okay, and then we do sort of also then need to dig out the plan for 1600 Main.
I'm just gonna put it in
Okay.
compliance with what they have submitted and leave it at that, because we don't know what the backyard looks like or anything, so. You know, if they stuck a shed back there, you know, it's a 8-foot fence all the way around the place.
So, Mark, do you want me to put something in writing? And I think somebody should make a motion that we are referring these two matters to the town administrator
Sure.
for action.
Bob, would you make a motion to that effect, please?
Yeah, I move that we refer the non-compliance issues on 1600 Main and the apartment building on Griffith to the town administrator for follow-up action.
Okay. Somebody want to give me a second?
I'll second.
Okay, is there any further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion passes.
Given that we do business as we do these days, can this be drafted as an email to you, Kent?
No, I only take letters in person. I don't
Oh,
take any
stop.
emails.
Okay.
I'll be sorry you said that.
Yeah, right.
Email would be fine, yes.
Okay,
Email would
Mark,
be
I'll
fine.
send you something. I'll send you a draft
Sure.
sometime in the morning, and if you just let me know if it's okay, all right?
Yeah, that's fine. I can print it out, sign it, and take it in. Whatever you want to do. Okay, what else we have? We have any minutes or anything?
Oh, yeah, we had minutes from the September 10th, I think.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay, did anybody have any additions or corrections on these minutes?
Nope,
I didn't see anything.
I didn't either.
it wasn't there.
Looks good.
No.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
Okay, Sean had the first and Bob Hamilton had the second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Okay, motion's passed. Yes, accepted. Anybody else have anything?
No,
Okay, let's say goodnight then. You like that, Susan?
I like it.
Like it. All right.
3:30.
Talk to you all later.
All
All
right,
right. Good
All
night.
right, thanks.
Good night.
all right.